Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm going to be teaching you how to play Falling Apart by Pulp. So the song is called Falling Apart and the band is Pulp, and they're an indie rock, like an indie alternative rock band, and they play really awesome music, so go check them out if you haven't heard of them already. But today I'm going to be teaching you that song. It's super simple. You're just going to need a capo on the 4th fret. Just transpose the chords that I'll link below in the description to -4 and then follow along. So it's just 6 chords, super simple. As a beginner, I'm going to be needing the C major, so it's 1, the G major, 2, A minor 7, the E minor, and then the D major. So it's just 6 chords over and over again throughout the whole song. And then in some parts of the song it's just going to be like 4 chords repeating, but essentially the same 6 chords throughout the song. The strumming pattern, let's get into that. The strumming pattern, I want to say, is the same throughout the song. I think you can hold it a little bit longer and a little bit less, but keep that same strumming pattern that I'll be teaching you guys later in the video. But yeah, you're not like doing anything fancy, I would say. Yeah, finger placement for the chords. So let's get into that. As soon as you got your capo on the 4th fret of your guitar, and all the chords are going to be relative to the capo. So if you see, like, if you're a beginner and you're reading chords, just know that all of them are relative to where you put the capo. If you transpose it, and then those are the chords that you get. Sorry. Yeah, so let's just get moving a little bit closer. C major is going to be like this. Now the finger on the, so it's standard tuning as well. So just E, A, B, D, G, E. E, A. My bad. It's E, E, A, D, G, B, E. Yeah. So you got your thick E, A, D, G, B, and then E. So the thinnest E, then B, then G, then D, A, and E. So that's standard tuning. Make sure you got that. And then finger placement again, C major. You're going to be needing a finger on the B string, 1st fret from the capo, a finger on the D string, 2nd fret from the capo, and a finger on the A string, 3rd fret from the capo. And you're going to be like wrapping your finger around the top E string, the thickest one, so that you're muting that one. And then everything else is open, so you only have the thinnest E string open, and then the G string open. It's going to sound like this. So that's C major. Now G major, you're just going to be moving your fingers, 3 fingers down still, a finger on the A string, 2nd fret from the capo, a finger on the E string, 3rd fret from the capo, and a finger on the other E string, the thinnest one. So both the E strings are, you're putting the finger down, 3rd fret from the capo, and then you have 1 finger down on the 2nd fret A string, and then the other strings are open, so the D, G, B strings are open. And then that is how you place G major. A minor, you're gonna have 3 fingers down again, and you're gonna have it 1 finger down on the B string, 1st fret from the capo, a finger down on the D string, 2nd fret, and G string, 2nd fret from the capo. So just 3 fingers down here, keeping the thinnest E string open and keeping the A string open, and just muting the top E, and then that's how you play A minor. And A minor 7 is just a variation. It's basically, the only difference is that you're lifting the finger from the G string. So you're keeping 2 fingers down, 1 on the D string and 1 on the B string, leaving the G string open, the thinnest E string open, and the A string open, on muting, keep on muting the thickest E string. And then it sounds like this. So that's A7. A minor 7. Then E minor, super simple, 2 fingers down on the 2nd fret from the capo, on the A string and the D string, everything else open. That's E minor. Then D major is like this, like so. So I would say if you want to cut your nails and you feel like it, go for it. It's easier to play the guitar that way, especially when you're learning for the first time. Mine are a little grown out, so it's like interesting when I press them down on the fretboard, but it won't be a problem for today's video. Anyways, yeah, so if you guys were ever feeling like that, if you wanted to cut your nails because it was easier, go for it. But tangent. So D major, I'm gonna finger on the 2nd fret from the capo, G string, finger on the 2nd fret from the capo, thinnest E string, and then a finger on the B string, 3rd fret from the capo, and here you're wrapping your fingers a little bit more around the fretboard, so you're muting the E and the A, and leaving the D string open. That's your D. So we did C, G, A minor, E minor 7, E minor, and D. So we did the 6 chords. That's how you put your fingers on the fretboard for this song relative to the capo. And let's get going with the strumming pattern. So the way the intro is played, you're playing C major, then G major, then A minor, over and over again 3 times. And then you're playing C and G major once, and then switching to A minor 7 because the verse is going to start. So when you switch to A minor 7, you're already into the verse. So the intro is just C, G, and A minor 3 times, and then C and G once, and then you go into the verse. And so that's a little different than what in the tabs it says to do it 4 times, just C, G, AM, and then go into the verse. But when I listened by ear, it wasn't like that. It was a little different. So you can either go however you want to play the song. You can just follow exactly the way the tabs go, or you can do it by ear and then go with this video, which is how I'm doing it. So awesome. Then the strumming pattern for the chords for the intro and certain chords for the rest of the verse. So basically C major, you're going to be strumming it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 times. Then you're going to be strumming G major 6 times and A minor 6 times. And the way that that's going is you're going to be doing 4 down strums for C major, then 2 up strums, and then 2 down strums, and then 1 up strum and 1 down strum and 1 up strum. And so the way that goes is, hold on, I'm just gonna redo that part a little bit. Cool. Sometimes when I'm like not moving, the light goes off. But anyways, so C major, I'm just gonna like run through it so I know like the beat in my head. Yeah, so let me just, okay, you guys can see that. So it's down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up. So that's the 11 strums, and that's the way that the pattern's going. So you can go a little bit faster the way I was going. So essentially it's like down, down. So the second down strum, I don't like to strum it all the way down. I like to like keep it at a place where I'm just strumming the first few. The first few strings at the C major chord. It just helps me keep that tempo, and it also sounds, so it's also the way it's played. I think that's how I hear it to my ear and the way that I'm playing it. So it's down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up. So that's the strumming pattern for C major. It's 11 strums, and it's down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up. Cool. So here's just practice that. It's just down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up. Cool. Then G major. Here we're gonna have 6 drums. It's down, 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 up, down, up. So again, I think after you do that first full down strum, then just do the second strums, so a little like just do the first few strings and then up, down, up. So yeah, I'm just gonna switch from C then to G. So I'm gonna do C. Yeah, so then it's so it's down, down, and then down, up, down, up. So for G major, it's the 6 strums, so you're doing down, down, and then down, up, down, up. So and then A minor is the same strumming pattern, 6 strums, down, 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 up, down, up. And then you just all together, it's gonna sound like this. So that's the way that you play that strumming pattern, the C, the G, and then the A minor. So you have 11 strums at the C, 6 strums at the G, and 6 strums at the A minor. And then you're doing that 3 times, and then only doing the C and the G, so same strumming pattern for C and the G, and then going into the A minor 7 at the verse. So all together, it's going, I'm just going to play the intro out for you guys. It's going to be like this. That's when we jump to the verse. And there we're doing the A minor 7, the same strumming pattern that we did for the C major, so 11 strums, and that same down, 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 up, up, down, down, up, down, up. And then the E minor, the E minor and the D major chords, you're gonna have that 6 strum pattern. And then to your ear for the A minor. So you can keep that 6 strum pattern for the A minor, and then the E minor and the D major, and then keep that 11 strum pattern for the A minor 7. So that's going to be like this. So I'm just going to run through it. A minor, start at A minor 7, then we go to E minor, then D major, then A minor, and then E minor. So I'm just going to do the first 3 sentences of the verse here. And remember, the A minor 7 is that 11 chord strumming pattern, then the same 6 strumming pattern for the E minor and the D major. And so, and for the A minor. Great, so let's go through it. So, looking at the TV, thinking that you're dreaming. I don't think you know how to handle. So there, we did that 11 strum pattern, and then depending on how you're singing, you can do that 11 strumming pattern all over again, and then when you hit the next chord, and however fast or slow you're singing, then just switch to that next strumming pattern, the 6 strum pattern for the E minor. And then for A minor, because I'm singing that a little bit slower, I kept holding that pattern, that 6 strum pattern, and then yeah, and then E minor, just the regular way, just 6 strumming pattern. So we can run through that again. So A minor 7, I'm doing that, I'm repeating it twice, and then the second time I'm just holding it only until, so we don't have to do the full 11 strums, but I'm holding it only until I reach the word dreaming, and then I switch to A minor, and then 6 strums, then D major, 6 strums, and then A minor. I think we can figure out that by ear. Let's get to it. So it's looking at the TV, thinking that you're dreaming. I don't think you know how to handle. So there, I think what sounds best is for the A minor to just hold that 11 strum pattern, and just do that once, because it's not as long as the A minor 7, where we can repeat that one more time until we get to the next chord. So for the A minor 7 and the A minor, I would say do that 11 strum pattern, and then A minor 7, you can repeat the 11 strum pattern, just to hold it a little bit longer until you hit the next chord. But the E minors and the D majors for sure, just that 6-strum pattern, that down, 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 up, down, up. So that down, 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 up, down, up. So that's how that goes. So let's go through the rest of it. The next 4 sentences start at D major, but you have got to step up. So it's that 6-strum pattern, then A minor 7, that 11-strum pattern, holding it, and maybe one more time until that E minor at B enough, and then D major 6-strum, and then A minor 11-strum, and then E minor 6-strum at swallow, and then keep singing swallow, and then at the end of swallow, switch to D major and do 6 drums there, and then you go into the chorus. Yeah, you like just jump right into the chorus, and that's the end of that verse. But I'll play that for you guys right now. So you have got to step up, show that you can be enough, make it okay. It's hard to swallow. So yeah, there you can kind of hold it a little bit longer for D major. Swallow. And then you go into C major. And that's same exact strumming pattern as we did in the intro for C major, then G major and A minor, and then we're just repeating C, G, and A minor for this entire chorus. And it's the exact way that we played the intro in terms of strumming pattern. So C major, that 11-strum pattern, and then if you find that you're singing it a little bit slower or longer, like keep holding it, like you can repeat that 11-strum pattern for a little bit until you hit the next chord. And that's how we're going to play the song for the chorus. And then G major, just the 6-strum pattern, down, 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 up, down, up. And then for the A minor, the same strumming pattern as the G major. So down, 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 up, down, up. So let's get to it. So it goes, why don't you go back? Okay. So, why don't you go back to falling apart? You were so good at that. You're 1 in a million now. You don't wanna take the time. You just need to seem alright. So there. Yeah, we're just repeating C, G, A minor again and again, and then at that last repeat, we're just ending on C and G here, so seem alright, and then I would hold that until like I would keep holding C major until you hit the first ha ha or ah, the way that they're like played in the, so I think she says ha ha in the actual song, but in the chords, in the tabs it says ah ah, but either way, just don't play it before. I know that the symbol for G is a little bit before the words, but just play it right at the words. So keep holding C until you hit the words, and then switch to G. That's how it sounds pretty good. So yeah, so that's how you play it. So you keep holding G, A minor for that 6-strum pattern, C major, that 11-strum pattern. Then we're going into verse 2, and it's feeling like a deadbeat. So verse 2 has the same exact chords as verse 1. We're only using the A minor 7, E minor, D major, and A minor, and it's in the exact same strumming pattern that we did as the first verse. So I'm just going to run through it. Again, the A minor 7, just 11 strums. Same pattern as we did the C major, but you can repeat that strumming pattern once if you're like playing it a little bit slower. And then going to E minor, 6 strums, D major, 6 strumming pattern is the same as we did the G and the A minor in the previous course. And then A minor, you can hold that once for the 11-strum pattern. And that's how you're going to play the song, and it ends on D major. And you can choose how you want to hold that 6-strum pattern for the last D major. But then we jump right into the chorus after that. So we're starting at A minor 7. And it goes, feeling like a deadbeat, every And then, so, and then we jump into the chorus, and it's the same exact as the last chorus that we did. So why don't you go back to falling apart? You were so good at that. You're one in a million. So it's the same exact thing that we did as the last chorus. Same exact strumming pattern, same exact words, same chords. So let's just run through that. Why don't you go back to falling apart? You were so good at that. You're one in a million now. You don't wanna take the time. You just need to see more right. So, yep. That's how that goes. And then you jump into the outro, and it's the same exact thing as the chorus. Yeah, so the outro is just the chorus that we just did previously and repeated once more again. So we can do that a little bit louder. Let's just repeat it. So again, C major, 11 strums, G major, 6 strums, A minor, 7 strums, and we're ending on the G major. And so I like to keep holding C major at the end for a little bit longer and then switch to G major maybe around like the beginning of the first words or or around like the second time that the second word of the ha. So it's like ha and then switch ha or something like that. So you'll see like when I'm switching the chords. So let's just repeat that. So the outro is just the chorus that we just did now. Same words, same strumming pattern, same chords. So C major, G, A minor. Now I'm going through it again. So it's why don't you go back to falling apart? You were so good at that. You're one in a million now. You don't wanna take the time. You just need to see more right. And you can just like one note strum for G major or not. It's up to you. Here I think need to see more right. So there you can just keep holding that just 11 strum pattern once at the end, seem alright, and then switch to G major. So that means you would be like switching to G major a little bit in between the ahs. But that's the way I like to play it, or you can keep that C major strum pattern a little bit shorter. However you want. Or let me try this. Yeah, or you can, in that last sentence of the chorus and the outro, you can just do the C major strumming pattern, that 6. So you can just switch instead of the 11 to the 6 just for that sentence. So that would just be like, so that means A minor, C, and G major all have the same 6 strumming pattern, down, 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 up, down, up. So if that's, it goes, you just need to sing alright. So something like that is what you could end on if that's what you like. Yeah, I hope this video helped in any way, that you guys got the hang of it. If you guys need more practice with the strumming pattern, don't worry, you'll get the hang of it. It's just my, I guess, my advice on how to play the song. You can tweak it to however it makes it more simpler for you to play in terms of the strumming pattern. Yeah, I hope you really liked this tutorial, or if you did in any way, that's good enough for me. I hope you have a wonderful day, and thank you for joining me today. Take care. Bye.